So the last trip I was actually based in a place called Marina in Morocco, very close to Casablanca. And I'll just show you on the map as we go in more or less where we were. That's Casablanca here, this is Marina, and this is the little port in Marina. Let's see if I can get in there and just show you more or less where we were moored. That's the little marina, there are a lot of boats there. That's it over there, we were on this leg here. Actually, sorry, this leg here, that was the fueling area, and this is where we were based. That's probably the boat there actually. But yeah, so we were based out of Marina. We'd fish mainly for the white marlin off a place called Kenitra, which is up this area here, and then a little bit south towards Casablanca on the drop off for between 100 and 200 meters. The Bluefin, we left Marina and went up to Tangier, which is up here. So we'd go up along the west coast up to Tangier and then through the Straight of Gibraltar. So we basically come around this point here around Cabo Isabel. This is Ceuta, this here, the Ceuta, Spanish enclave, and down the coast to this little marina here, which was Marina Smir, which is where we were based for the Bluefin. I'll just take you in, that's the leg there where we were basically moored before all the boats arrived. And yeah, we would leave in the mornings. It was about an hour's trek out of Marina Smir up around Ceuta, around the point, to this area down here, which is basically where we would fish, where most of the boats fished, trolled up their ledge here on the color temperature break. I found that most of my fish that I got were in this area here, which is actually on the Spanish side. Funny enough, very few people came here, but this area, there's quite a bit of structure here. It comes up to 200, 300 meters, a couple of pinnacles here. And I found that on the high tide, the fish would start busting in this area. So basically you'd troll with really long lines for a strike when the fish were down, but the moment they'd come up, you had to get really close to them, basically in amongst them to get pulls, till I started using a downrigger, which helped a hell of a lot, especially when you're in amongst the tuna. But it was really frustrating and difficult to get amongst them. But yeah, when you did, you reaped the benefits. Yeah, the trip from Marina to Smir was done in 2 stages via Tangier overnight and then to the marina the next day.
I'm going to check this traffic here. This is just out the window going down. That is Marbella, Spain on the other side there. I tell you what, you can't go to sleep here at the wheel. There's so much traffic there. Fast ferries moving up and down all the time. I don't know how you're supposed to fish here. Nuts. Never seen so many nets in the water. And a bit of video of this Marina Smir. Look at the golf course in the background there. Haven't had a chance to go and have a look at what's going on here, but yeah, we've at least got the boat tied up and electricity sorted, water sorted, checked into the police, done all the basics that need to be done. It looks like a shitload of boats here. I hope he's booked and we've got a spot to have our work done. I could slag off here for a few days, no problem. It's really quiet and peaceful. It's not like the other Morocco that we've had. This is the little port control here and the police station. Very nice. And lekker people as well, so all good. Magnificent day in Marina Smir. Wish we were out fishing today, but yeah, it's a get ready day for tomorrow. Hopefully it's a nice day again tomorrow and the mist's not too thick in the morning, so we can get there.
Running up from Marina Smir up to Cabo Isabel and around the corner on the way to the Strait. We leave reasonably early. Most of the first days we actually left pretty late, the sun was up and so on, but yeah, it's about an hour and a half to get to the actual fishing grounds. We put lines in about an hour.
Morning from the Straight of Gibraltar. This is the time you go fishing. It's the first time since we've been here, and I've been out and put lines in at the time we should be putting lines in. So the Granite Mountains, Bell, which is back there in the mist. That's Straight of Gibraltar, the Spanish little enclave. Yeah, some shipping going past on the outside here. Got the fish busting again here this morning. Oh man, I tell you, you just get to them. They're so difficult to get to. Ah, these tuna are absolutely mulling here. Boat just went straight through them now. Yeah, they're on the right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here.
Right there.
Right in front of the boat.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Look at the side of these tuna by this one. They're right underneath us here.
Here, look.
Okay, relax.
Look.
Check it out. Oh, he's a massive fish.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, look,
We are
look.
right in amongst this, China. Oh my God.
This is. Oh. Here. Whoa.
You got to check this. I mean, next to the boat, all over. I mean, these are massive fish as well, China.
Right there.
Come on, hit a line. Look at these big bluefin busting here, 200 to 300 kilos. Just been through them and they didn't touch the lure. Unbelievable. Freaking guys are sleeping, they drove right past them. Woo. There's some big fish here, John. There are some massive fish here. These fish are in the 200 plus kilo range. Yo, check at them here, right next to the boat. Oh my gosh. Oh. I just want one to jump on a line, please. We're in amongst them.
Yeah, we did get some hookups. Unfortunately, it was during Ramadan, and the owner of the boat was on pretty strict fasting, should I say. And yeah, he spent 4 hours plus on this fish, good 800 pounds. Unfortunately, he ran out of gas after 4 hours, and I had to get into the chair, and we fought the fish for another 15 minutes odd. I had it right up underneath the boat, and unfortunately boat maneuvering wasn't too good, and we ended up running over the fish. So yeah, a lot of frustration fighting these fish. There are a lot of current there as well, so it's a daunting task, and especially with sort of novice type sort of anglers, not easy. But yeah, we got a couple, and we had some fun. Just frustrating that we couldn't fish there more often.
Here's what we came for. Running back. Good music. Bus on the back.
Yeah, what's interesting is that these bluefin don't take surface lures, so we were running what they call chinitas, like a bonito plug. These I had to beg, borrow and steal from the guys at One More Sports Fishing, Lauren and Sayun. Gave us a few lures. Yeah, and I was very fortunate enough to have a chance to have a go at this fish because of the Ramadan and the guys being really weak. Was able to fight this fish and landed this fish. And yeah, the experience worthwhile.
I left here this morning. This place was a sleepy hollow. It's now the holiday time here, and you cannot believe they've actually just taken our spot where we were parked. It's full of boats. From this morning, there was none of these boats. Check these boats up. There was not a single boat on that jetty over there. The place is packed, and we cannot get onto our mooring. We were on this leg over here. There was not one other boat on it. Now we screwed it out, electricity, water, anything, and two big tuna lying in the back of the boat. Yeah, great coming home with the tuna, but not so lekker to sit with the problem now of how we get this off and cleaned and all the other crap. It's a reasonable tuna, about close to 200. This one's about 140. Anyway, lekker fish.
It was super frustrating fishing up there. We had commutes of like 5 to 6 hour drive from Casablanca to Marina, Smir on the weekends only, and sometimes cancellations because there was 15 knots of wind blowing and things like that. So we didn't get a lot of chance to fish this fishery, which is really unfortunate. It was only beginning to scratch the surface, and then it was time to go back to media to go for the whites again. So yeah,
Little port of Madik. Just coming here, sort of fuel up. Just coming here to see if I can get some calamari for the broadbill. Apparently they got some live ones. They're about a kilo each. It's quite a mean sized calamari, so I might have to change the rig to fish on that size of calamari. But anyway, that's perfect.
Yeah, so this is just some bonus footage of some of the days that I fished with Rico and Ria, with the owner of the boat as well. And yeah, we had a bit of sports. We had a bit of a go at the fly fishing, and managed to come right eventually. It was a bit of a learning curve for both Rian and I. Yeah, we weren't fishing eat fish, so it wasn't a serious thing, but yeah, we got it done eventually. Had a lot of fun. Amazing fishery this. I'd really like to go back and do this again with Nexus Offshore Adventures, and go and fish this whole area again with your own time and things like that. Seriously looking forward to getting out there again when we finally get set free, bring you some decent high-powered fishing. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.